you go ahead and you go get a BA, Communication Studies from the University of Georgia,
Yes, sir.
and receive the postgraduate certificate in Marketing and Finance from New York University. What's Dave McKillips like coming out of college? Like, what is your ambitions? And I only ask because you see a lot of young kids today unable to find jobs because of AI and other things going on. The economy's slow. So you may be looking, to find your way, right? Take me back to that young college.
Absolutely, and I speak to a lot of college students today about this, and it really started. I had such an incredible run working at SeaWorld in Orlando, Florida. In fact, I worked many seasonal jobs. I was in Athens, Georgia, studying at the University of Georgia. I would leave and drive 6.5 hours to go work the weekend at SeaWorld in Orlando, come back on Sunday, and then study all week at Georgia.
Yeah.
And I just say that because the job market at that time was really tight as well. And you've got to push yourself, and you've got to make sure that you're getting noticed, because there are a number of graduates are out there, and you can't wait till you get out of school to start trying to find a job. So get internships, work hard. But I came out of school, my eyes wide open, and I took every opportunity when the door opened. I was working at the #1 theme park in the company at the time at SeaWorld in Orlando, and they offered me a position at Sesame Place in Langhorne, Pennsylvania, which at the time was the smallest theme park.
I'm from Philly. I know all about Sesame Place.
Okay, so Langhorne, Pennsylvania. And I took that opportunity. I could have stayed there in the sun and the fun in Orlando, but I went to Philly.
Yeah.
And spent 2 years there, and it was great. And then an opportunity opened up to be right here in Manhattan and work for DC Comics and Warner Brothers, and loved every minute of it. Just a desired working hard and learning as much as I possibly could.
Yeah. What would you tell that young professional who, could be looking at some opportunities? Would you always say yes? I know you have that advice, always be nice to people, right? Because you just never know. But
when I was young, I didn't say no. I took a yes, and I worked as hard as I possibly could, even if it's a job I didn't want, because it led to another opportunity.